Hi everyone, welcome to your mats and to your practice today. Today's practice is going to be more of a slow, stretchy, kind of juicy practice that's really going to let you feel all the feels in your physical body, and maybe you even allow yourself to connect on a little bit more of an emotional level to yourself and just check within what's going on. Hopefully leaving your mat feeling a complete state of bliss today after this practice. So we're going to get started straight away by coming to find a comfortable seat. So you're just going to either come to cross the right leg in front of the left. Maybe you're propping yourself up on a little pillow, a little block. Maybe half lotus is comfortable for you. Remembering just not to push yourself into a space that does not feel comfortable for you as we start our practice. And then bringing the hands to rest on the knees, gently letting those eyes fall closed. Feel yourself just gently lengthening through the spine and maybe taking the shoulders up and back just to feel the sense of letting go of any tension in the shoulders. And then just start to feel the sit bones becoming heavy into the mat beneath you. And just start to observe your presence in this space. Start to observe what it feels like to be here right now. And just drawing awareness from any worries, any thoughts, to yourself, to this present moment, right here, right now. Maybe allowing yourself to start feeling this connection to the breath. What does it feel like to breathe in and to breathe out? As you start to connect your awareness to the breath, maybe just noticing how you can control that breath more, how you can slow it down, and how you can use that breath to draw you into this present moment. And then using this awareness of the present moment to connect to our intention to just be here and now with ourselves throughout this practice. Just letting ourselves feel what resides within the body, within every passing moment we go through. What can you let go of? Where can you create space? What are you holding onto that you can release? And using every single present moment in this practice to just be with yourself. As we stay here, taking a nice breath in through the nose. As we exhale, big sigh, releasing out the mouth. Sealing our intention as we inhale, bring the hands to prayer at heart center. Slow, steady exhale out the nose. As we inhale, start to send the fingers high towards the ceiling, keeping the palms of the hands touching, maybe flickering the eyes open. And then as we exhale, we taking right hand down next to right hip, we reach through that left side body, and we just slowly start to feel the space we're creating down that left side. Keep grounding both sit bones in the mat. Don't let the shoulders shrug up to the ears. Keep creating space. Staying here for another full breath in. Full breath out. As we inhale, we're going to reach both arms back up to the sky or ceiling. As we exhale, we're going to bring the hands down to the back to interlace behind us. And then as you inhale, open through that chest. Just let yourself feel the space you create through the shoulders, through that front body. Breathe here as we exhale. Inhale, slow release. Reach those arms high. And then exhale, we're going to slowly fold the body forward over those legs, resting the hands down, maybe taking a breath into lengthen the spine more. And then exhale, folding the forehead down to mat, letting yourself let go of the upper body, become heavy. And just observe where the sensation is for you. Maybe you're feeling sensation in that right hip. Letting yourself just breathe into whatever it is you're feeling. The sense of letting go with every exhale and finding space with every inhale. Staying here for another 2 full breaths. And then as you find your next breath in, use the core, let yourself bring those arms back up above the body. As we exhale, bring the hands to interlace at the base of the head. Take a breath in here. And then as we exhale, we're going to draw belly into spine, and we're going to slowly tuck the chin into chest, draw the elbows in towards each other, and just let ourselves get this beautiful stretch through the back of the neck. Maybe taking that stretch down through the back, through the spine. Staying for another breath in, breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly lengthen through the spine, lifting the head, lifting the neck, opening the arms. Exhale, bringing hands back down beside you. Beautiful. We're going to take an inhale. That right leg's now going to extend out in front of us. Left foot's coming to the inside of right leg. Inhale, lengthen spine, reach arms high. Exhale, start to fold the body very gently, very softly over that right leg. And just remembering that we're just starting our practice, so there's no need to be in your deepest forward fold here. We're letting ourselves just slowly and kindly create space in that body. Just checking in that you're not dropping too much into the right shoulder. We want to keep the shoulders square to the ground. We want to keep energy moving through that right leg, so gently flexing the right toes and relaxing the head and neck wherever you are. Staying here for another full breath in. Full breath out. Beautiful. And then as we inhale, reaching the arms up above the body. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come down. Beautiful. From here, we're going to slowly let ourselves draw that right knee into bend. We're going to interlace the hands around that right knee. So the left knee's still down. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine. Hold here, exhale, keep relaxing left knee down to the mat. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Beautiful. Now taking the hands to interlace around the base of that right foot. Once again, just being slow, kind and gentle. And as we inhale, we're going to start to straighten through the right leg. So we're letting ourselves try and lengthen the spine here. Maybe there's a slight bend in the knee today so that you can really keep that spine straight. That's okay. Maybe that leg straight. Keep dropping the shoulders away from the ears so they're not hugging up. And we're breathing here. Breath in. And then exhale, slowly bend that right knee back down. Beautiful. Now we're coming to bring the left leg either in front of that right leg or into your half lotus if you did so on the other side. We're taking a big breath in, reaching the arms high. As we exhale, left hand comes down next to left hip. We start to send length through that right side body. We breathe into the space we're creating through that side rib cage. And maybe taking the gaze up, opening the chest, making sure the shoulders keep dropping away from the ears. Breathing in as you are. Breathing out. As you inhale, arms are going to reach up to the sky or ceiling. As you exhale, bringing the hands down to interlace behind your spine. Maybe interlacing the hands in the opposite way to what feels normal. And then as you inhale, open through that chest, create space. Hold and breathe, exhale. Inhale, slowly release the hands, bring them back up. And then exhale, keeping length in the spine, slowly start to fold that body forward. As you inhale, lengthen spine. And then exhale, see if you can fold a little bit deeper, relaxing head, relaxing neck. Checking in with where in your body you're feeling sensation. Keep sending energy through those sit bones, through the fingers. Staying as we are, another full breath in. Full breath out, can you deepen? Using the core to inhale, reach the arms back up above you. And then as we exhale, slowly bringing the hands down. Beautiful. As we inhale, we're going to slowly let ourselves take that left leg out in front of us. Bring the right foot to the inside of that left thigh. We're going to inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, fold the body over left leg. So once again, just checking in, you don't start dropping too much into left shoulder. We want to keep the shoulders square over that left leg. And then relax the head, relax the neck wherever you are. Keep a slight flex through that left foot. Still just being gentle in the body. Not expecting yourself to be in your deepest forward fold here. Staying as we are, another full breath in. Full breath out. And then inhale, slowly reaching the arms up above you. Exhale, bringing those hands down. We're going to inhale, start to bend that left foot, bringing it next to the right foot and squeezing that left thigh into the body as we interlace hands around that left knee. Right knee is still dropping down to the ground, so a slight opening in that right hip. And then inhale, really lengthen the spine, squeeze the thigh to belly. Pause here, breath out. One more inhale. And then exhale, start moving the interlace to the base of that left foot. So when you find your next breath in, keep dropping right knee down, start straightening through left leg. Exhale, hold here. Remember, you can keep a slight bend in the knee if you need to keep that spine nice and long. Keep relaxing the shoulders, keep relaxing the face. We breathe in here. Breathe out. This is our last inhale. And then exhale, slowly bring that left foot back down to the mat. Take the left knee to drop out next to the right, finding a Baddha Konasana position here, and taking the hands to interlace around the feet. We're going to take a breath in, lengthen through that spine. And then as you exhale, trying to keep length through the spine, gently fold the body forward, maybe slightly using those elbows into the calves to let yourself create more space through the hips. And then just make sure you're relaxing the head, relaxing the neck. Breathing into whatever sensation you're feeling in those hips. We're creating space with every present breath we take. What can you let go of in that physical body? What doesn't need to be in your space right now? How can you let go? Staying here for another 2 breaths, maybe finding more space to deepen. One more full in, full out. Beautiful. And then as we inhale, slowly lengthening through that spine again. Take the hands to the outside of the knees. Exhale, draw the knees in. We're going to inhale, cross the ankles, plant the hands down onto the mat. And as we exhale, stepping back into our first downward facing dog of the day. So as always, when coming into down dog, let yourself find some movement in the body that helps you create space. This can look like whatever feels good for you. And making sure that wherever you are, those fingers are spread nice and wide on the mat, so you've got the whole hand to grip through here. Now when you are ready to start focusing on your alignment and finding some stillness in your down dog, making sure you're wrapping the arms inward. So the armpits are going to think of drawing in towards each other. The neck is long and relaxed. Maybe shake the head yes, shake the head no. And we're thinking of sending length through the spine, tailbone shooting up to the sky or ceiling. Maybe a slight bend in the knees as we start our practice to keep that spine long. If the legs are already straight, then you're grounding through the heels, active through the thighs, and you're thinking of pushing the chest through towards those thighs. Staying here for another breath in. Staying breath out. And then as we inhale, we're coming up onto the balls of the feet, sending the hips high. As we exhale, flip the right toes under so that the tops of the toes are on the mat. Take a breath in here, push the chest back towards those thighs. Feel the stretch through the front of right foot as you exhale. One more breath in. And then exhale, start to ground left heel to the mat. Right thigh bends, right knee bends. Inhale, right leg's gonna lift up to a 3-leg down dog. And then exhale, very slowly drawing that right knee to nose, touch. Hold your breath in. And then slowly placing right foot between the hands. Maybe you need to help it there, that's okay. Drop down left knee, untuck left toes. Inhale, start to sweep those arms high. And exhale, let yourself surrender the hips to the mat, finding a low lunge. Beautiful. Just breathing into the body here. Letting yourself stack that right knee over the left. And then think of slightly drawing right hip back, left hip forward so those hips are square. In this low lunge, there's slight engagement in the core so that we're not dumping into a back bend. And we're drawing those shoulders away from ears, but sending energy through those fingers. Right now, we breathe into the space that resides in our body. We exhale, being here with ourselves in this moment. As we inhale very slowly, we're going to start to lengthen through the arms. And then as we exhale, that left hand's going to come down onto the mat next to the left hip. Maybe it doesn't reach, that's okay. As we exhale, just breathe through the right side body. So finding a little side stretch here. Maybe you're needing to place that left hand on a block or anything around you for support, that's all right. And see if you can open the chest a little bit more here and really find some space. You're still surrendering those hips down to the mat. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, use the core to bring those arms back up to center. And then as we exhale, the hands are going to come down to the mat and frame that right foot. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. See if we can draw the hips deeper to the mat here. And then as we exhale, we're going to start to send the hips back. And we're going to straighten through that right leg. So we're in a half Hanuman. Before we start to fold, we're going to inhale, lengthen spine once again. And then exhale, just see if you can fold the body over the right leg. So here we also want to keep drawing right hip back, left hip forward. Staying as we are for a full breath in. Full breath out. As you take your next breath in, start to gaze forward, shift the weight back into that right foot. Exhale, we're going to pause here. Inhale, we're going to tuck the back toes of that left leg and lift the knee off the mat. Exhale once again, pausing, letting the hips sink deeper to the mat. Inhale, we're going to step left foot forward next to right. And we're going to come to find ourselves in a halfway lift with a flat back. As we exhale, fold the body over the legs, maybe bending those knees and staying here for a full breath in. Full breath out. Next inhale, we're coming back to a halfway lift, so lengthening that spine. And then as we exhale, we're going to step the right foot back behind us, keeping right knee off the mat for now. We're going to inhale, wriggle left foot so that the left foot is in line with the outer edge of left side of the mat. And we're going to place the hands down onto the mat. Maybe you need to drop that right knee down to the mat and untuck those right toes. That is completely okay. Otherwise, keeping right knee lifted, keeping right leg active, staying here. Or if you feel good, maybe dropping down onto right elbow, maybe dropping down onto left. So we're staying in this runner's lunge, this lizard variation. We're letting ourselves let go of that sensation we're feeling in that left hip. We're really letting ourselves breathe into it. Staying as we are for a full breath in. Full breath out. If you're down on the forearms, coming back into the hands, breathing in. And then as we exhale, all dropping down right knee, untucking right toes if you aren't there ready. As you breathe in, you're going to ground your right hand, lift left arm high. Gaze towards those left fingertips. And then either staying here or exhale, start to send the left hand back. Really drawing those hips down to the mat now. One more breath in. One more breath out. Once again, maybe staying here. Otherwise, as you inhale, start to squeeze the right heel in towards the right sit bones. See if you can grab that right foot with the left hand and just let yourself breathe into this quite a deep quad stretch in that right leg. As well as opening through that left shoulder. One more full breath in. Stay strong and active through that right arm. As you exhale, slow and controlled release of right foot. Bring that left hand all the way back down to the mat next to right. Beautiful. As we inhale, we're tucking under the right toes. And then as you exhale, slowly stepping left foot back to a downward facing dog. Either staying here or joining me as we inhale, rippling the body forward through to a high plank. As we exhale, everyone dropping knees, dropping chest, dropping chin, squeezing the elbows into the body as you lower it down. As you inhale, ripple that body forward, lift the chest into a low cobra. Exhale, drop the body. Use the core to push yourself back to a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Taking a full breath in here. Full breath out. Maybe observing a slight difference in the right leg to the left. And then as we inhale, coming up onto the balls of the feet. As we exhale, flipping those left toes under. Inhale, start to push the chest further back towards the thighs. Feel the stretch through the front of that left foot as you exhale. One more breath in. And then exhale, let yourself bend left knee as right heel drops to the mat. Inhale, left leg sweeps up into a three-legged down dog. And then exhale, slowly draw that left knee all the way to nose touch. Hold your breath in. And then slowly and controlled step left foot between the hands. Drop down right knee, untuck toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Low lunge. And exhale, breathing here. Staying as we are. Another few breaths. Letting ourselves surrender those hips to the mat. Letting ourselves feel that slight engagement through the core. Shoulders dropping away from ears. And just this complete connection to self in this moment. Taking another full breath in here. Lengthen through the fingertips, through the arms. And then as you exhale, that right hand's going to come down next to that right hip. And left arm's going to sweep up and over towards right side of our space. Remember, it's okay if that right hand isn't all the way on the mat. Your core's just going to have to be a little bit more active. Or maybe you're using something around you to place that right hand on. Keep slightly drawing right hip forward, left hip back here. Keep surrendering hips to mat. We have one more breath in. One more breath out. As we inhale, bring these arms back up above you using the core. As we exhale, bring the hands to frame left foot. Use your inhale to draw length through the spine. And then as we exhale, start to send the hips back as left leg straightens. Before we fold, inhale, can you lengthen that spine more? And then exhale, just let go of the body, let go of the head, let go of the neck as you fold over that left leg. Beautiful. We're holding here for a few breaths, letting yourself create space with every breath you take through the back of left leg. Can you keep flexing those left toes? Can you relax the face even more? Can you just breathe into this deep sensation you may be feeling? Staying for another full breath in. Full breath out. And then inhale, gaze forward as you shift the weight back into that left foot. Exhale, pause here. Inhale, start to ground under that back foot. Lift the right knee off the mat. Exhale, once again, pause. Can you let those hips surrender deeper? As you inhale, right foot's going to step all the way to meet the left, top of your mat, into a halfway lift. And then exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Once again, holding our fold. Full breath in, maybe bending the knees today. Full breath out. Inhale, coming back to that Ardha Uttanasana, so halfway lift. As we exhale, left foot's going to step back. And we're going to let ourselves either drop down onto that left knee or keep it lifted. As you inhale, right foot's going to wriggle itself out so it's in line with the outer edge of right mat. Hands come to the inside of that foot. We're going to breathe in here, lengthen through the spine. And if you did so on the other side, exhale, maybe coming down onto left elbow, maybe right can follow. Remember, it's okay if you're down on that back knee, as long as you are feeling sensation, feeling this beautiful opening to that right hip. That is all that matters. Honoring your body and what it needs today in your practice, not worrying about being in the deepest pose. Staying as we are for another full breath in. Full breath out. As we inhale, if you're down on the forearms, coming back onto the hands. And then as we exhale, either dropping down that back knee and tucking the toes if you haven't already. As we inhale, slowly reaching right arm high into an easy twist. As we exhale, either staying here or start to send that right hand back towards the back of your mat. Really opening through the chest. Staying here, breath in. Staying, breath out. Once again, maybe this is where you're staying, or as you inhale, first start to squeeze that left heel towards the sit bones, and then exhale, see if you can connect right hand to left foot. Breathing into this quad stretch, keep opening through right shoulder. Staying strong in that left arm, pushing out of the mat. One more full breath in. And then exhale, slowly releasing left foot to the mat, bringing right hand all the way back down to meet left. As we inhale, tucking under left toes, engaging left leg. As we exhale, slowly and controlled, stepping body all the way back to a down dog. Either staying here, joining me for a slow vinyasa as we inhale, rippling the body forward, high plank. Either dropping down through your knees, chest, chin, or moving through your full chaturanga. Inhale, either low cobra or coming to our upward facing dog. Exhale, body all the way back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. As we inhale here, slowly gazing towards the hands, top of your space. Exhale, let the feet slowly step in towards the hands. As we inhale, feet are hip width distance apart, we lengthen spine. As we exhale, we fold the body over those legs. Beautiful. We're going to take the index finger and middle finger of each hand, so peace fingers around the big toes. And then as we inhale, once again, halfway lift, lengthen spine, shoulders away from ears. As you exhale, bending the knees as much as you need to, you're going to fold the body over the legs, drawing the elbows out wide. Beautiful. Breathe in here as we are, taking a full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, release the fingers. Exhale, start to heel toe those feet out wide to each edge of the mat, bringing the big toes just off the mat. And then as you find your next exhale, slowly sit the hips down low and bring the hands to rest in prayer at heart center. So we're in our Malasana, our yogi squat. We really want to let ourselves think of lengthening through the spine here. So we don't want to just sink into the squat rounding. We really use those elbows to open the knees as well as lengthen the chest, crown of the head moving towards the ceiling or sky. Maybe letting yourself find a very gentle wriggle here from side to side, quite some juicy sensation in those hips. Staying as we are, starting to find stillness now if you're moving for a breath in, breath out. Maybe slightly challenging yourself as we stay for our last inhale, releasing the elbows from the knees, seeing if you can keep those knees nice and open. And then as we exhale, letting yourself slowly and controlled come down onto those sit bones, however feels good for you. We're going to sweep those feet out in front of us. We're going to take a breath in, maybe holding onto the knees. Otherwise, using the core as we exhale to slowly and controlled lower ourselves all the way down onto the spine. Once the shoulders meet the mat, you're going to inhale, squeeze those thighs in towards the body. And exhale, just breathe here. Coming into one final twist on each side, bringing the arms out wide, keeping the knees bent in towards the body. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, letting the knees drop over to the right side of your space. Maybe taking the gaze over that left arm. I sometimes like to bring my right hand onto my left knee just to make this twist feel a little bit more closed. However, you're more than welcome to keep that right arm out and just let the legs be heavy. Most important thing here is that you start to lengthen that breath. Feel the rise of belly with every breath in you take. And feel that softening of belly with every breath out. Staying here for another 2 breaths. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 119. 120. as you find your next breath in, slowly and controlled, draw those thighs back up to center. Take a moment to pause and then find your exhale. Legs drop all the way over to the left. Maybe the gaze goes over that right arm. Maybe left hand comes to connect to right knee. And just feel that slow, steady, and mindful breathing. You are still here, completely connected to yourself in this moment. That intention of being in the here and now is really, really present in our practice. There is nothing else that we are thinking of. There is nowhere else for us to be in this moment but here. So taking another 2 full purposeful inhales and exhales. Where is the body softening? Where is the mind softening? And then when you're ready, very slowly inhaling, legs back up to center. Exhale, wrap the arms around the shins into a little ball. As you breathe in, squeeze the forehead up to the knees. And then find an exhale, big release. Exhale, let go, sigh out the mouth. Soften body into Shavasana. Beautiful. So the legs are out long in front of us. The arms are alongside body. Palms are facing up as an act of receiving. And that chin is slightly tucked into the chest. There is absolutely no tension in the face, in the jaw, in the shoulders, all the way through the body down to the toes. Just using this time to move completely inwards without being distracted by physical movement or the physical world. We're just breathing as we are in this present moment. As we surrender. Starts drifting, if thoughts start entering your space, just try and let them go and bring yourself back to this present moment for the last few moments and last few breaths of our practice. If you're needing to come out of this practice, gently starting to wriggle the fingers, wriggle the toes. When you're ready, inviting a full body stretch into your space by reaching those arms up above the head, pointing through the toes, holding as you take a deep breath in. Big sigh, release, let go, exhale. And then slowly, however feels good for you, you're going to slowly make your way up to a comfortable seat, keeping those eyes closed if you can. Once you're in your seats, just gently bringing those hands to rest and pray at your heart center. Letting yourself gently bow the forehead down towards the fingertips. And just taking a final moment of observation to the connection you have cultivated to yourself in the present moment through this practice. And take a moment before we step off our mats to remind yourself that as you are in this present moment, right here, right now, you are completely enough, and you always will be. From me to you with gratitude. Namaste.